me nipples and so.
Aye.
Me fancy me crown me.
Okay. Yeah, that's it. Any one come back. What to say?
Oh, nyanko pondum. Ofa me nyina kwanya so na me nchia ya TF4 ni ya hwefo. Bono East 4 any Atebebo Amantin constituency na nchia ya party chairman and an executive. Weekend Friday specifically na Krabehe.
Okay.
Na party delegates Beba delegates conference. It was so nice. It was very nice. Now I'm in a regional executive from Swase, Professor Mio Kufi. I'm for Yabno is thing and so. Obia interest here to be Guamantin parent.
Papa.
No, your mama. I'm for Baby, Boy Chidom, Chairman Toman, anything tea. A better will be as any party ma for the support. You bring money affair.
Okay.
It was very colorful.
Okay.
The Dobby be as region Yaboko.
Money, baby, and say, Hoya Ikakrano, and I share Idra, money Idra, and I share Bandrana.
I'm pioneer Idra, okay. Share Bandra.
Okay, oh, and I said the same enclave, no,
the same enclave. Into Tra Idra. In fact, Idra had been part of the cluster of constituencies, NDC, Abwadi from 1992.
Yes.
Bamba, Breki, I think 2008. Yes, and then 2012.
Okay.
And then Mensumi Bebreki 2016.
Okay.
And then now Jarula, Stephen Jarula, Honorable Deputy Minister of Roads and Highways. And also Breki Pro West. And Kakra.
It's not just a move on the NDC far.
Oh, now Oshe NDC is very political. Oshe time not to be one large constituency. And a betchemu, nay a Tebebu constituency. Ne betchemu, ayano, name half a Tebebu Amantain. Nebe name half. No, a Tebebu South, a Tebebu West. Nebetchem a Tebebu South in Mumino, ayano Pro, and then a Tebebu Amantain.
Okay.
Then a Tebebu Amantain has son, a chain the Pro.
Okay.
But NDC Fahon Koche Promu, Menya Pro and Senate.
So on Benya 2 seats.
Very well, comfortable seat.
Okay.
And then Besano Koche Promu 2, HS Senimu 2. Abraham Hatibuaman still remain the largest. In fact, when you put 3 of those constituencies together, and Atibuaman still, but NDC and Chip. Wow. When it comes to NDC, a value for money. Any idea out anything out there is for political.
Say I may wo enema hodo aye hwe na ye de check constituency na again a electoral commission and na ye na adwuma. Why do you say NDC?
Oh, because okay era for a giant time. 47 districts have been created and the issue of gerrymandering. Koraba mfanya adwuma. When it's about NDC abe flauta law, I don't think they should be questioned about it.
Okay.
Okay. From the birth of NDC and the practices of NDC. And the man in your that was what they did.
And they say that enclave seat is no more.
Still one. Because Anka, I say Pro West.
Okay.
Then I lost mine also.
Okay.
And still one out of that cluster of constituency. In fact, yeah, Adria, of course, Adria is part of Ashanti region, but because we share common bend.
And MPP 1.
MPP 1. And NDC 5. Now, often a young Kwa, Tibu here, but Chichemun 5 for here. MPP A1 and NDC 4 still.
Oh, wow. At the end of buy a Maulusu city.
Mimi City there now a predictive.
Okay.
Say, Ebelusu. But as a fighter, I was anticipating, say, let me, I remember my MNT. I'm a MPP, Akoneni. Because I know, say, the only party over to me, I Ghana, any MPP. And it's the reason I'm part of MPP. And to him, then I'm free. MPP, Phyllis Mantibe, mean for MPP that because it is gospel to be member of MPP's government. And me MPP ni, but Niama kakra kochimana me free say internal wranglings. Especially between myself and the MC.
Okay.
Whoever was at fault today, I think the party is the best person to say.
And so Osha maybe a year noa enka the NDC or more dominance I woho.
Okay,
okay, and no I'm a person
because senya sa internal issues are and can be maintained, in fact, better.
Okay.
The reason being that within, it's not even this President Kufuor tenure, we had only DC, but you can attribute every development ecosware, at least in percentage, about 70% of Nia received so far in the area to President Kufuor's 8 years, where we had only MC.
Okay, MC.
Okay. No, it was DC at the time. Thanks to Nana Addo Kufuor, at the time in the raise to the municipal status.
Okay.
And then Nana Kufuor at the time in only 4 years a game changer. And also Kabuma, I can still assume say development since 1992 in the area. I can still enlighten, if I should enlighten it into percentage, I can still say chest out. So about 30%, 70%. Ebeyan Anado government 4 years.
Okay.
And in fact, 5 years are irreverent.
And I depend who more appreciate it.
Exactly. And especially after election, you see people, even some weep.
Okay.
And it's pathetic. Major said the foundation is right. But maybe a lot of that is my session, probably party discipline.
Okay.
Kakra, towards either me or MC because the thing was centered around the two of us.
Okay.
And
I'm happy say what you have to say was centered around the two of you. Now all can say safely one safely I know the
because me actor so I cannot judge. But the party supervise everything. We have regional executives, we have the party body, we have the executive. I
hope say
there should be some shake-ups. So because in a black society, discipline is what matters most.
Okay.
So sometimes when that is lacking, you cannot get some things right.
Okay.
Share I have bridge down what you hear. Share senior NDC for Bentimianye. At the pressure bet 2 years so. Emma Nana Addo Danko see there. Baby, when you're scared, then you run more quarter will be an. But you never been grow for son and you understand?
Yes.
So to some extent, we need that discipline. Remember, Romania comes if I can. Was a benevolent dictatorship.
Okay.
Sometimes, you know, the mass.
We need that seat, and
you know,
and I think that's important. Some over here now. More patching up. Mamintia Felix Kakramesaya.
Landed on that. Nyamiadom from the wisdom of the MPP executive shaper era at the Danko Kufuor Danum. Yet to by area. Of course, they are winning massively because 500,000 and change. Ghana Yanya so on one year breaking record no was saying I break one year the to but share the parliament the seats in here. Papa and that
a huge discussion.
But let me just land on
land.
President in his wisdom set up a lot of committees. So for 4 days, and I think the findings are clear.
Okay.
For the executive, of course, the same president to look at it. And if we want to come back, the choice is ours.
Okay. Yeah. Matilda Okana, not just say just after the elections, I'm saying I have from the DNA. Committee to make sure. The BCC
a lot of committees have been in place.
You are looking for say findings of the committee,
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
That should mark the beginning.
Perfect. It means it is not about you, it is about the party and our way.
Exactly.
Say the party who you will find judgment.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. Perfect. Felix Maminti Okakra.
Well, I'm over. Honorable one of the MPs are on seat in a year. ɔka ho though ati bu maintain or candidate or well no so amone homode so me the master be straightforward we need that wa amone homode nipa wa amone homode due to several factors a manner of floppy but nanka honorable elusu na me expect senke be buy ho so me yeden ya ono oye MPP ni di nanka me expect senke onu lose the seat no na ye candidate ni
anu mum de nka bepe
when you take opportunity no ana ono so oja seat mu de ma the NDC candidate me visit atebu amantin the day am call hono mo pra me frɛ honorable se mabane constituency na me be campaign na me vote ma me party na o share the environment na ne nkrofo a wo ho voters a wo ho a wo no mu expectation no na was soro.
Okay.
But as to what happened that the man honorable Lucy in the city in the internal party, you know, I hope going forward, you know, the MPP will resolve those internal party issues. Maybe one thing is stronger enough. However, the Progressive People's Party is also building a base within that constituency, strongly. Me Adiaba Kwame, who is candidate in the point. He was not down to earth with the people. No problem. Jimmy Catcher and say, "Open so we need city your relationship with the people should be very good because a common goal in different approaches and as to say we develop the area. In United say and maintain and then important over hospitals, ACC baby, schools are dying, standard. Who say BBI okay, school facilities, sporting activities, also come out my school for teaching and learning, teachers say, well, baby, BBI come and so electricity BBI come, but approach I fashion and a different. But you're back home. So I will wish say going forward, you know, the enkabum any intiase and a juma both internal party politics and external party politics. Because that's the only thing and a bit me up one I didn't put to back and bottom. Say Ghana for you who is now I can say if you know party but because of say dear mean new one to the ancient Jimmy no back.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have any kind of democratic development. And as a new party Munsua, because there's some can't say if you go who feel best sell pot. No, that is not the kind of the issue is there. Say acquire first or be a fine. And I can answer. You get it. That means something coming there. Now you know voters and you decide is when between actually yet me at the acquiring. Notwithstanding that the internal party wranglings near there at the end of the day you lose at the end there. Say training
and Caso want you so for Fanquidi. Openi Atemu Guamante party now can what to say.
Offer my submission I made today. My code, you know, I'm an advisory to the party.
The entire Mami Busane say often constituency party now can or a shame crying reflect echo emia bebre. Minim Semolusu seat in Ebia a ham or the entire party in a Yasa Molusu seat in one. Sena Moshe Moniama Efa. Nano amoko conference unkomo die call the sentina me busa se ma honke kate say no
your call conference nema bebre better than before.
Okay.
Because some people got different communication na enya no kre. I believe they've all realized it.
Okay.
And then I continue to repeat say na e okuyani bi wo ha odofu ema unum gondronve ni aboako ade series no da na obia kwako dibi but as usual a farmer and then the farmer will be shouting yeah munko but at least ne bi hye na from or the back
obiara benya kakra
or the back nti obiara kakra di and time our farmer who were here I bet here they jubilated and another season by na prepare brave here ne be hunu say farmer na wo produce
on na ewo no
even though no pam mo no nanka benya kakra ye den edi na woni hope you and I believe say the pace what I saw was still quickening and I believe say if the right thing is done, I'm saying this by the party, by the executives, equally as applies say the whole country, MPP. Yeah, you're the base to bounce back heavily on 2024. We have developed a lot. All the projects are there. I mean, BBR to take us to break the 8.
Okay.
But Nyaka a human factor, the management of the processes, which I believe say Yura Adodanko Kufuado, a number of research awaye, and then we the powerful committee Yura Damboche, Edano, Eva Kofi, Abiesinum, and Ade Abetna so in the selection. Proposed selection of MDCs.
Okay.
Now you did this assignment pass because the committee and the confidence of the grassroots. And if that work, by the grace of God, even though by the constitution, the powers of selecting the MMDC belongs to the president. In fact, now what the Magana for the chair. Stood against it and went to me, I'm fine, chair. It's so very difficult for him to use his own committee's work. And if that is done, because when they hear the name Dambotre, when they hear the name Kofi, and now the entire committee, it was a Prempenum Goyle. A lot of personalities was involved. There no be any asset now.
Okay.
I waiting, say, of course, who so. I pray out of the work of the committee because I did be a child. I can't be down. So no qua me did say automatically I hear over 49% of the break the 8 job. Near the back home and 50 plus 1.
And then our mama tears the entire MMDC selection actually. And then I made tears.
A lot of work.
Okay.
When say Oman Penina the Danko Kufuado or God sent you. And he's gone through all the political ladder.
Yes.
In our party.
Yes.
So, and when presumably say you follow because now you're paid to break over 1 million.
Yes.
Because it's a record maker all the time. And the onion in the mama no go free say Abanokra say I'm winning. You're winning, Papa.
Papa over 500.
Over 500,000. Now no be church money me the no say you nipa. They say Accra Sports Stadium. Nipa mama te say Kotokone has match. But me has me. Kotokone has match. I be 8 or 10. Nipa ma na President Agufado. The BT NDC. But now you're power na bruso because we've done so much in the area of education infrastructure.
Okay.
Area na po ene na bedi actually. Marvelous. Energy. Marvelous. Rose. Make us a dead beer. Only Bruno is I'm a presiding over as minister. For that short time, we got to almost 5,000 kilometer routes. Of a job is ongoing, but me the my imagine say in the next 2 years, Kurani we are. Road to since independence. That section now is half of, in fact, it's half of the former Bron and a half. The entire Bron and a half in since independence. Then just a stretch of road.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
According to statistics, and we still constitute the largest size, 64% of the total land size of the former Bron and a half. So you should appreciate what I'm saying. And yesterday was the underdeveloped side of the Bron and a half of them. And now, if only us, as of today, we should be hitting over 6,000 because those contracts have been given. And it's all finding in an actual developments are any idea. MPP ni problem. Niaka a human factor and sabe a little strength of discipline.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Exactly, because most of the seats that we lost area Bono East, Honena Chipa and Mamenka, you could see that the power was just
and yeah, Unkwana city, Honorable George Group, you know, in Netanyahu. I asked him same question. Now, maybe I'm a same problem,
the same thing.
Or Lusuni city.
And the solution was easy. You see, a man called Nana Danko Akufo-Addo, he's very generous and he has a good heart. But in our context of the world, you know, sometimes a jaka krenima a man because of an comedian near minimum say, so papa am from so eshewan munyamokra. You stand to justify and bring good name to him.
Mami Musawe, the Honorable George Group problem in the business ebi ohun sa akwada bi nam constituency ho or constituency ne ba won hwe ba bi a ofiri a oba o apike no say akwada yeso ne munye ni ye be yie ube kom na bi o ya NDC ni MPP for na say wa go fa NDC ni akwada nti ne ye betu na ebi no mato aba e de etia no na adwuma yo kwa asomu no sansem ne bi ye to aba ne wie ya afi ye pe na wo my narration fa okuani no ye pe emo no bi akodua no afi na omo frɛ no se mo frɛ dia dan mpi no na this time around okuani no wawu
I like that. No, it's unfortunate but enokra de me mfa ho nyadwuma because Ghana ne awonye Christian or a Muslim and Buddhist, all that ni a religion and ni talks about good heart and love, you understand it. When say Omampanyini kura kasa asem yese yenhwe one side and kwanchichiro man kaida nya water project because NDC fund benum free SHS offer who take data NDC for your beneficiary change because most of MPP members and do na in a larger volume boy home modern that we could pay for our school fees of course but do
Franco Trading Enterprise phone papa fee and a half. Franco say what you musu friend. More no free.
It's gone. You understand? No crowd there and but you see, MPP members should not forget about the fact is over. MPP 1992 Yanko Parliament. You read about time. 1996 Yakwe Yenyabie. But through her NDC lose. But MPP lose, but Oshe, your vote partner, you appreciate his besine. Any pound so Yami Mobim free baby, say about MDC phones about. But the difference is that many of the NDC co-opted members obey whom and co joining NDC because the community papa community system himself or no one co joining obu. And the Adero Chen. Not the same Ghanaians in the NDC. We share defect rate here. Then be Jaiba MPP more. And some of these things are used as bait to bring them home.
Okay.
You understand? Because I tell you we should explain that.
Okay.
So and then politics, Papa. The unseen side of politics. Ade ayem fa yenu hunu he. Odo so chane ni ayede.
Ade ani hunu.
Meti ho yebekọ aba both national and the constituency and the region. I was having information from everywhere. 4 days to election, a research worker eba abonten na ochire se me lose me constituency. MPP in here, NDC in here, and I got it.
Okay.
But it was too late to call.
Okay.
You understand? Because me and Kakansu plus many other constituencies. But now your power here limited.
To change the situation, maybe I do know.
To change the situation and to deal with the situation.
Okay.
We could not deal with it. You understand? Because regional minister doesn't fire. And he doesn't hire. You understand? So in some sense you make recommendation and that is, but if that is not working, what do you do?
Okay.
You must put it aside and work. Maybe your boss sees it better than you do. So you should not be angry or anything, but rather to work. And to offer a share here, and make it say, Nyango no boy kokwen 2024 we can make that 1 million plus victory if the party is well managed.
There's an encounter, so you are on a cheap program. Okay, go for your
me free and Felix.
Man for not to say the politics now. A tier any home commodity as Felix. You didn't come on chrono. Who know? You don't have your do traces in the crowd.
Oh yeah, the same line, the same. What only me problem me one. So. Party faithfuls. True baby, I'm on TSS. Extreme partisanship.
Okay.
The moment I be elected an MP, be elected president, I dare say at TSS, we don't have MPP president, MPP MP, or NDC or PPP president, PPP MP. What we have is an MP of a constituency. And it is only the developmental program and our project here. A project only the Diamobia within the enclave. So it's a Kobanesa. Now we a party, but you should have taken advantage of it. I saw first when you appoint be now they promote to sign panel. Now I feel Ubiati as yes and your way and or Yama, and for Nina. Now we generally say, why you being cheap? Let us say, no, I am my Sabi, and no, young French in mind. Then only idea a kumi and Ghana for power away in democracy. I yet into the Kobasa, who say, a winner takes all. That's our problem. And winner takes all the time. Say, the year Juma, you lose our elections at all points. And then I you right, George Drew, and I be so the same sequence at all. Honorable Ohini. So, party manning TSC, and I don't know, maybe it's lack of.
Send what I was say, and she moved to me back.
I say to me, Mama for TSC.
And near my young fire, new politics, no so change the idea.
Oh, yes, of course. I mean, many other parties, I come more, I say, Yankasame party.
Okay.
Me no come more, me no kasa more, omo friend me more. Ese me Yankasame party for. Because I understand it's about Ghana. Ideas na different, but objective na back on Ghana. So me we need Ashama city ne about Ashama, and about Progressive People's Party. So say MP bia jina baby na say ojina ho ma dom ni nyina say NDC ni timi kono ho. Ese PPP ni timi kono ho. Ese MPP ni timi kono ho a one know that if MPP move by MPP for would they have a problem with him? It should happen. But then cause our on my way. So you have a big problem as I say. MPs no winning seats would still kill it upon themselves. No more to me inform constituents. They say, Mabaye MP, and your won't quantity na Mabaye MP. Say the way party be. Name Mumuno, Mabama, Ubibi Biara, or what's that? Because at the end of the day, over from by a natural setup, we have culture and tradition. Science and you see it as normal. I don't think me incorporate the same thing within our politics. The Sabbath within our politics benefit and also so I some Eddie am I. The party money a cheater for no just adding into now Koba said Ubi Bombarding for back now. I feel about yet more to support the constituency now. Then I feel bigger any bitterness in Chichimuako.
Momentum are there, Emrana. Don't know if you when you ever say a see, and the affair say, it may call national elections in one. Sebase, a free constituency affect national elections in terms of presidency. Na say, Yanfenian so what a bit to me at twice one. If you say, Ubia, you say, Bayaba. Dear Crown, a coffers idea, no say, Wenumba, and say, Wenumba, or Wenumba, and say, Wenumba, or the free hay, and buy a politics in him. Because Sasani Manu Free Wagana Betumpon. And says, we regional minister. Na Uhune say, we will bet me a boa. Se bi kwa ha be affect ya ba nyina ma development abana ni panati wasia constituency no ne region no ne be page but they say they kwa yes so obi enim dia for kra na with me aboa na akofana baso ma meboa
because of so any party no
ekwakoye asem usua hunumo no ye behwe saa ne ma no ana yesi bi no mo nso nye obo ha de na aba no ono nso the information ahodo economy de ma political party ma omo tia konwa so nso na hihye kakra so me kai wo say ne Ghana kokoo no onum bia na wo de asa
Franco Trading Enterprise phone papa fie and Franco say wetie musu friend mo no pre TVs eye papa TV eye smart TV eye 4K esanso ye Android wakwa fa bia prem say wo pet 32 inches TV and also 40 and 43 you go kase pa eye 55 inches eye Android and esanso ye 4K umpe we na dia na wo pet Franco Trading Enterprise phone papa any TV papa fie and
Sabu packs, printers, pen drives, memory cards, hard drive, earpiece, chargers, phone.
Equating country, food and transport. I hear my dad to the oye.
Hello, baby. It's me, Boga What feel now?
Hey, what funny?
Oh, what about that?
Oh my God, what's wrong with me?
Mama, we are here before go. One pack. What's your say? Heavy investment,
Brother, we are funny. Here, Ruta Life. Okay, Ruta Life. Ruta natural products here. I am tropical herbs here. And now what's here? Ruta Life. But what you fatty and food? No way, cleanse the system. No, Maya, come on.
Romantic.
You like it, huh?
Kaide, Ruta mixture, autumn some malaria, and a Ruta titonica, autumn some typhoid fever, and other related diseases. Or Ruta natural in Rupapano. Andrea, onye mambo from one's in Fida Wachi, a painful, or now one mambo from Enufu.
Hey, homeboy guy, it took a pot now all of a money home appliance. Let us say, I can't say appliance.
Mentally, baby, I can't say.
Can't say appliances, no one out of the woman just so mouth. And let us say, damn 1 year, my bray. Getting in our one out toy. Madame for being a catcher, me some man can say appliances, met on near ma. Not for the back, yet chum back, who told me near chum, you know, Kenya washing machine, air conditioning, refrigerators, woofer surrounding speakers, and a demonia may be a brand and so dear Samsung, Hisense, Media, Chigo, Pearl, Masco. And the keka who be a.
Uto me no we near me no the command Saba Fanny Mammy and Sakwa.
Hey, ya, me better ya near me now. And so I'm your mobile, and a total, and a dish anymore.
Of Uncle Barrier, your bank police station.
I back a free pipe junction.
I'm a summer universal filling station.
What was the White House SCP?
Train 0555 776050
0200 421 004.
Affecting papa because previous election. You're winning 1 million votes.
Okay.
Difference. Yeah, about almost 500,000. Yes, yeah, attaining 18. More than bar Sebe. Boo.
Yes.
And the new register, but beer show increase. So technically, or affected
okay.
Even though the victory was also sufficient. And I did be a basic consistency. And to me suggesting personally, I may a paper there my party and say we should strengthen our base from internal elections. I between after this conference we move on to polling station executives. At least let's get the right people.
Okay.
And never to me I say you be ma for apre openly. Contest. Na baby di position about to abane ide.
Na baby na was o me yelisa.
Oh, set democracy there. Nini idea be.
Okay.
Yenso ne ase pa. Because oshe the whole Ghana cross border. Baby bebre in the whole country. Polling station for sebe. Dodo here register asem se wonim. Ye boa no a bebre kura nye badwene sebre pesa post he adi ene ye de ben atena ho enti se candidate kwa na sebi papa bi ka assembly on de mentimi nka jifa ha o se no ya adam fo be ko no ha no abusa o se ade ebe no de ben ono nso ba ho ha no abusa se ade be ne ya ufi
dia na wo fi ha
that's right
so
what it means is that there be a win-win situation for him only him now also as a friend and this ade here on your ade be a basic consistency be onya effect national and in say decisions in sink it down but I keep saying say your near Obama break the 8-year agency easily on the ground under the good governance Yura Adodankwa Akufo-Addo and the name team that they are on my head aka nipa and afamudi kakra yebeye and on this was here MPs and MMDCs and obia young fan from polling station Obia the polling station chairperson by 24 years in since our democracy been to now or born home and Samarane. Meanwhile, no console ne polling station or in the Bia Lusu. Now that's what you why? Me patch what I say. And to say take that details now you're checking in na you for be about MPP because MPP am that cheap papa as I am assurance with the phrase such as and other things are back I MPP by choice and to sound kola hinu nyina bebre ho den su ya se akonanim o hwe digitization connected ya yeso na panyina ye fie ho behwe se nkola nyina ya wura fie ohuna kurasifie foska abontempono na panyini he atom ade achiage so panyini ba ko asan asori yes I Lawrence Becker who bondo obi MP but ene enkola ne to abontempono mu so nti wi ase abe enkola de ade amemeba kwase amakwan betime de me telephone ye yaye many university and masters are hold on my you understand so we should appreciate that now on sink it down now young share MPP good ownership polling station now a middle constituency executive offer all the car cook massey that's a debia car and would to make the call for 3 hours now car started so into for before that's a rock on a 4 hours. Sabio common sense, Chester, or the so called overhauling, and now 20 Jimno, and Anyasa. Anti party here good. And a car body in the BI, comma. Governance has been very well. Nia can say, engineer that party him. Yes, started then, Ashishani, Senior Mampanini. I started with in the first appointment. MMDC. Say will be a confidence area committee our community but unfortunately for the executive when you may ask speculations or charity a PP and to be a crass cycle no that in this committee ni yate aye manasa o nim diemu or consider sad here major this grounds of very form am I taking new leaf? Said Brodia and I contumra wechaso. And to ono ankasa he ebema a good mark on the ground. Na obema executive election ya polling station ye MOBM will say elective position about 2 abanuro say na sebe or your competitor obefia kwanya da bia obenya vote at the akana ho. And to run Trana could I say, an polling station and say MP, and now will be appointing the CEO Yanukrum, and now Sebe or Mampanini, and Mra on the polling station, and Mayor Wajuma. MP are Ebukano wire lucky. Never send a man ministerial appointment account for the people. And to only so democracy him or the development ahead abba solve problem or yaho at the same time here now so juma asio
let us say mami
obeba national obeba region now about national now once you complete overhauling na party here ho then abamu then they break the 8 is a buyer. They break the 8 echo to presidential candidate brebe succeed Omompanyina de Dankwa Kufuado. Na hwani ahodene hebegina ya nhwe ya
problem
be dia dokropa.
That's it. Felix.
Awofa
Me kwa ko wia no.
Nia ewo ho ne say am person me can say every political party is successful abra ni local level representation is strong. Say local level representation is strong enough. Then akoye say wonni nyina so bia odi ejina. Na sene will be say effect ya is so be ne wo abra MP ni challenges of facing our presidency no so no. The failure of the parliamentary candidate is a failure of the presidential candidate. No two ways about that. Because and yes, it's a person near to parliamentary we na fe an say about to presidential. You see a tuning in our boom at the same time. And you know, our performance or parliamentarians or candidates representing our constituency no automatically say it may reflect our performance our presidential votes emu nti no better minority parties to say emu bi no because of say a parliamentary candidate in PMP no am vote omunya no enye encouraging be pushy the presidential candidate into both and presidential candidate vote no so but let's a party like the Progressive People's Party the parliamentary candidates and chances are almost performing well at the grassroots, at the base level. Almost the presidential candidates voting and also so appreciating. On the issue of now candidates ni lose constituency level, I say one share and I share other parties. Winner takes all syndrome. IT union and so on. A problem AV it into the presidential presidency. And you know, at the national level, at the presidential level, we won't say no arguments and so you say you are giving more credence or they all share other opposition parties than here. So we are beefed, you're woeful in some way. But as I say, you push the argument and the conversation to that level, and also say, winner takes all. Because I'm in Canada. Meet me about say.
His Excellency the President Nimwentina or can say MMDCs and can form Swabam. Sebeya at the end of it or no party no will be able to me a conform but or mining in Anyantum.
I'm over and yes, or mining in Anyan to manage it too. But idea a manner if you sign or ASABia, you have to about on partisan level.
Okay.
And now mining in Anone. President Adwene Enkobe Group. But me, you're in conversation, we are kind of all the time say, Nanke, so, Mampenny Maquina, say whether Ghana for penny, say partisan, home penny partisan, Maquina and Tolo New Husenia, about Pakui. And can you about this time? You are about the conclusion, say you talk MMDC is so, Eden Abba. Now, no matter what, I may not be within MPP, but maybe I will be seeing or yeah within MPP. And at the end of the day,
listen to this. Good discussion this morning. The way forward for breaking the 8 seems to have started in earnest. Even though Felix is not an MPP, however, his contributions appear quite relevant for the MPP if the party will listen to his submissions. So sorry, such a nice politician like Amoakohene lost his seat. I wish him better luck next time. Oguseku NSA men cancer Felix.
Oguseku, I mean, sure. That is the way as I say you say politics and I say. Any on mind chichere, any puntu no yetiase. Me, I have always had the position say, Sanka, your Progressive People's Party now as a unique governance. It's not going to be about Progressive People's Party. At the end of the day, politics, you know, you're talking about 4 years. But within that 4-year period, you know, find brains to help the development of Bono East. I didn't think also Janu. A contribution to the development of the area is very key. You see, but because of extreme partisanship, yes, I find brains in find people who they will help promote all of us. Now at the end of the day, now America say, maybe I need MPP. but me watch it out for beer and ask them when we are no beer their interest is within the MPP. But almost the way government and the buyer could win at so senka akoyo politics we and can buy no consider na ka yen ye wo MPP mu e bi nya medu ye so kura na ke bia e betumi a benefit from bibi kakra abina recognize it on him. Now those people have been beefed instead say yan show they could have been taken care of indirectly but yan show is sanity the pushing you say party from na the end of the day it na crumple the whole structure once at the end of the day no need lose you in this. So that's way no mistrust I war opposition parties in free. Yeah, they are key people are we on there on there once on opposition and we are there na general ditch him share that what the no question baby I want be boo bibi I say bibi ama when you make so you don't consider such people. But there are people in the society which say on mine who do you said the work on the chichikro. And I say on so by Rainbow Elka. So he says what the NDC do is to waste money to organize press conferences without providing any alternative to build Ghana. Long live Nanado, Dankwa Kufuado, long live Ghana, and greetings to Howard Kumsen. Around Solomon Kwe, Lenti1 is as regards to my party faithfuls, I have always been saying that NDC has not won any election based on their performance, but MPP through their actions and inactions always give away power to them. Let me give them a simple solution to my party. Okay. Translate all evil John Mahama and his great loot and share into various languages. Translate all what the president has said and done at this short speech. Nanado fix a speaker to pick up vehicles and give each constituency one, and based on the language spoken at those constituencies, go around to play for the people to hear and where they can, and then show video of numerous projects to them. And it should start from now. Okay, and the NCC for Juma now there by you, but Omono, Jumano, Omo, Omo, for what's me chat to Brana. Yes, sorry.
Offer near Meccan say MPP for Obiaman Abamu. Na Adea Ebejina so I break the 80 agents and then Yankopoadum. Yayo on the ground through His Excellency and another Danko Kufuado. Okay. Developmental projects more than enough. Na Nioba Bekan Krahe. Major Diseo, Niakaya Yentem. Also say issues are yet discuss yet say politics never be bra shall say and this own is a will be now of a different political party. Bebe Bekaya one as a party who go. Now oh ye ten when your 10 kura ubenya 5 and the as I say the idea a Janisha Gawano near the opportune so a year. Brunisa will set a bait for a fish.
Answer now, best or no. Niauka is a politics. Nia uno, you uno, so change you uno. A keyword as a microphone meet us in a toss of you. A full run of story. No, I can't share. Now say that.
Make a full run of story.
You say, okay, nibi. Na odo abrufu. Na because odo abrufu kakranti. Abo we friend no abo akọ. Ade series in the
me back can a pure tree mommy
asante
asante tree yes
me say na okuyani bi no oye afu enti odo afu na ade eni ni nuanum control fini o na omo ba bewe aburo ni bi this omo ba na okuyani no pamo omo onto omo tuo onye omo hwe opamo omo a bi obi dwane na wabu ba ko
no the call
okontene dua so a no ware wame wada obi nso kwa ebisha na from no wase abubi eno nso kwa ode be ma ne ba awe o ha no kuyani ni wuye okuyani ni wuye na mo ni nyina bodwa ebose so okuyani na ye den wawu enti afesan so ye no abrota mo so se ankomo kope bi awe no Omoko na aburo no obia nnua bi enti ebi ni ho ombuza sana afi de aburo no wa henom so papa na owu ya no mani agye no ono na ya afibia odo na mo bewura mu na mo buri a na wo pam no ye dede a na mo se wonye enti owu ye no ese de bi ni hokora mpo na wanya baabi akọ ame apamo
Rabu ko via ma akwehene da se obaye opani bi na kan o se obuwa na political party no ko opposition we a 200 Ghana okwa na de ma no ya no asa ko wura ho na waji ni free SHS na hunu ya no ko no free no na mo asan ya ko no free be da se pa wo ne awde atwa toyi na meti ase a assembly wo twemu an se o mo kuani ni wu a obi anu abro no
enye se de ya yenso MPP mu ye eno pe ne betumi age Ghana asio
ya men kan bre premier be sha Felix
amofa
da se obaye Solomon Sasu men sa jifa ba ku god na sabedi akonsela sentia boaje osaberma edwofo ajekum focus safo one me wo MCR Abu Karim